Hey, I'm reading this. Hey, it's the 1975. I know we can do more. Hey, it's 1975. Thank you so much for submitting your Ask Anything questions. Thanks to Romeo and Saturday Night Online for
I remember
having
this. I remember Romeo.
We did this again before.
Yes, it was funny.
Taylor from Manassas. Someone asked, what is each of your favourite song at the moment? My favourite song at the moment is Georgia on My Mind by Ray Charles. It's my favourite song periodically, but at the moment that's my favourite song. What's yours?
Oh God.
Is it Lady in Red by Christopher Berg?
No, it's not.
Should be.
It's
Oh, whatever.
Dunno, like
Sam from Manchester. This is more interesting. Sam from Manchester.
I don't get it.
How long until the second album is finished? Any idea of when it'll be released?
Ages.
Ages.
That's so long.
Like 6 years, like 10 years maybe. No, I think it'll be in beginning of 2016. It'll come out. We're gonna start making it soon. It's gonna be a big project, and we're in LA, and we're gonna make it here, I think, because it's nice.
So
I like it. Zelly from San Francisco. If you could only wear one article of clothing for the rest of your life, what would it be?
probably underpants.
Underpants.
Yeah.
Underpants. Simple. Keep it simple. I only wear this though.
I only wear underpants. Usually.
I've been wearing this for like 6 months straight. I don't really change this outfit. I'm quite into it. Zelly from, this is like a
Maggie from Louisville.
Louisville. Is it
Louisville.
Louisville? Louisville. You can talk. It's fine. People won't hate you for it. Who do you want to collaborate with the most? I'd collaborate with you. Who would be good? I don't know. Somebody like Kanye. Kanye's a big. Like Kanye. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Kanye. That'd be crazy. Emma from Birmingham. What should we expect from the new album slash? Right. What should we expect from the new album? Oh, slash music question mark.
You're about to put her down there, weren't you?
Yeah, I don't know.
Nice.
Yeah. What should we expect?
was
I don't
great.
know. Jamie, what's our next record sounding like? Big. Sounds big. It's expansive. It's a distillation of what preceded it. So think about that one. Sky from Los Angeles. If you could only get one tattoo for the rest
Is
of
that
your
Sky
life,
Ferreira?
and you had to get, it would be weird if she was asking us this question. If you could only get one tattoo for the rest of your life, and you had to get it tomorrow, what would you get?
Well,
George?
if you were getting a tattoo, it would be for the rest of your
Yeah,
life.
no, but you're only allowed to get one more for the rest of your life.
Oh,
What would
okay.
you get? Because you're more into it than me.
Uh,
Now,
Dog.
A dog.
A dog portrait.
on his neck.
Forehead.
Destiny from Crestview. What an idealistic name and location. What is the
She
weird?
was called Crestview from Destiny.
That'd be so much better. What is the weirdest or crazy experience you've had with a fan? Well, to be honest, it's not PG. But we have crazy fans all the time. They run in front of cars and they like try and like
It's not PG.
get off
What are
with
on
you
about?
and stuff like that. I mean, if we're talking the real things that
PC.
fans have done, PG, like like PG thing.
Oh,
Jesse from Newcastle. What's your favourite festival to play? Well, Glastonbury or Reading for different reasons, right?
apparently. Where's Newcastle? America.
Are these all America? Some of these are from
Oh
England.
no, yeah,
right?
Sydney. No, they're from all
They're
over.
from all over the world.
Oh, cool.
From our Newcastle.
Get in.
What's your favourite? What's your favourite festival to play? Glastonbury, Reading. I mean, we've done so many now, and they're special for very different reasons, aren't they? So, loads of them. Tyasha from Sydney.
Tyasha.
If you could have one other person join the band, dead or alive, who would it be and why? Michael Jackson next. Andrea from Coesice. What was one of your favourite songs growing up? God, Keep It on the Down Low. Man in the Mirror. She's Out of
Everywhere.
My Life. Everywhere by
Fleetwood Mac.
Fleetwood Mac.
That was my jam.
That was Dangerous by The Jam by Michael Jackson. Well, just Michael Jackson records basically. Who are you inspired? Sorry, no. Is there anything you'll do before shows? Yeah, nothing. We sit around for hours and hours waiting for everybody to
Casey
turn
from
up.
Gloucester, that is.
That was Casey from Gloucester. Is there anything you will do before shows? I mean, everyone just gets a bit drunk. Kate from Shawnee. What's your favourite tour bus snack? What do we eat quite a lot? We get a lot of fan food, which is weird, which people say you shouldn't eat, but at 3 o'clock in the morning, when you're on your way to like Tallahassee, and you're a bit wrecked, Yeah, eat some cupcakes that have been with your own face on them.
Yeah.
Definitely. We eat a lot of stuff. George gets given red vines all the time.
Please don't bring many more red vines.
Stop bringing red vines. We don't want any more. There's other things you could bring us. What has been the most memorable moment of your tour? Don't know.
It's like one tour.
What was the greatest accomplishment
Oh,
of your
you're
life so
skipping
far?
that one, are you?
Kiara from Dublin. What's the greatest? Jamie, what's the greatest accomplishment of my life?
I think you're better equipped.
Yeah, I'm better equipped to answer that. Meeting George.
What is it?
I don't know. I don't really care. What is Lee from Colorado Springs? What is something you love and hate about touring? Love the consistency. Love the broadening of the mind. Hate.
Tour buses.
No, I love the tour bus. George doesn't like the tour bus. I really. You're too big though.
Too big.
I'm perfect size.
I'm not equipped for tour bus.
Christina from Sunderland. Nope.
No, Sunderland.
Oh, Sunderland. I thought it was Sunderland. Where do you guys see the band's success being in the next 5 to 10 years? Do you think you'll still be making records and touring? I hope so. The next 5 to 10 years? Yeah. It's going to take us about 5 years to make the next record, so I'd hope so. Yeah, we're always going to be making music. I mean, we're not very good at anything else. I wouldn't let us do anything else. No, I've answered that loads. Katie from Boston.
Kevin.
Amber from Norwich. Does Matty think he will ever return to Twitter? Maybe. Well, let's see if anyone actually cares.
Lol.
Is it-
Miss Boston? Sorry.
Miss Boston,
Question before.
what's your favourite song to perform live? Yeah, we've answered that a million times. I don't know, like chocolate or something. I don't know. Favourite song to play live. If you could tour with any artist or band, who would it be?
Well,
Beyonce,
we were just talking about Fleetwood Mac touring.
Fleetwood Mac going on tour, opening up for Fleetwood Mac. That would be good.
That would
But
be...
mainly Beyonce. Because that would be so good. You get to meet Beyonce.
She'd hate you.
She'd hate you.
I reckon
When is
she'd
Heart Out
be-
music video coming out? When is the Heart Out video coming out?
Next week.
This week. What's
Next
the,
week.
what's so what will the date of that be?
It will
Monday.
be the 8th of
The
September.
8th of September. My directorial debut. I directed that video. What are your influences for your sophomore record, and how will it differ from the last one? Well, I think. Well, what do you reckon? It's very like akin with the ideas of kind of like California and the decadence and the sunshine and kind of being like it's a very bright sounding record already, but it comes from. I don't know. We've had a very exciting year. It sounds like a bunch of excited.
It's
guys
just
in the
kind
20s.
of everything exaggerated, everything times 10. Really, it's not going to be a surprise.
Yeah, I don't know. What's the weirdest
It'll
sign
be
you've ever seen at a
delightful.
festival or concert? I can't say what that is.
The
'cause
weirdest
some of-
sign. Let's get anal. That's the weirdest one. Mainly because the grammar is so bad.
Yeah, exactly. If you could be somebody else for 24 hours, who would it be? No, thank you.
What's it? What's the
Next
first
question.
sign?
No, thanks. Wouldn't be anyone. Sounds awful. Stay myself.
Robin's from Cheshire.
Oh, Robin
Well,
is from
legend.
Cheshire. Maybe I'd be Robin, so I'd get to go home for a day.
That's where we're from, by the way.
Yeah, in case you know, it's the weird guy. Becca from Lincoln. What's the one thing you love to do the most in your spare time? You know what it is. Rachel from Belmead. Do you have any strange phobias? Yeah, George is petrified of snakes. Petrified, but bless him actually. I had a pet snake that he hated. Like hated.
He was a dick.
and its cage caught on fire when I wasn't there. And George actually ran to the rescue and got all the like fire out when he was scared of the snake. How sweet is that?
I still didn't pick it up. I was
It's-
just wafting the smoke
He
out.
still
with a
died.
piece of
He
paper.
died like really
Yeah,
soon
died.
afterwards.
Elijah.
Elijah from
Got
London.
cool
Can you
name.
imagine yourself doing anything other than music? No, frankly.
Bins.
Bin man doing
Doing
the
the
bins.
bins.
Zoe from Winston-Salem. What songs do you sing in the shower? Isn't She Lovely by Stevie Wonder is like my
You're-
shower song. I never really shower. though.
I don't sing.
Do you
in the
prefer
shower.
small venues or festival type venues?
Whichever ones are good.
Brilliant. I think that it's so different, isn't it? The idea of the individual. is a lot more apparent in a small show, so you can feed off that, and then you have the kind of big conglomeracy of a huge festival crowd, which is a different vibe as well. We like both, I think. It's a lot of questions. It's like news night. How has the band changed since its formation up to the present day? We've gotten a lot bigger. We were tiny little people, and now
He
we
was
grew.
big, Matt was bigger than me.
I was taller than George when we started our band. That's how long ago that was. That was Gigi from Olney. Alison from Springfield. What was the last picture you took on your phone? Where's my
Oh,
phone?
mine was that weird shop that just sold cow skin over there, like down the road.
Cowskin
It's a
shop.
really like odd hipster photo.
Can't answer that because I don't know. Paige from Sarasota. What's one word to describe the new album?
Thick.
Sick.
Sweet.
Decadent. Marcus from Manila. Shout out to Manila. We like it there. Do you guys have names for each of your instruments? No.
Does anyone have a name for their
I think people
guitars?
probably do.
You
I-
should do. I'm
I
not
do-
gonna have a name for the drums. That's weird. But you
You'd have
should
to have
names
one
for your
each.
guitar.
Paul.
Jimmy.
Alan. Rob.
Deborah.
Deborah is a symbol. Deborah. Just Deborah. Marcus from Manila. Nice question. Natalie from New York. What advice would you give your younger self?
Get a life.
Just focus mainly on your hair, because that's the only thing that people are going to care about.
I'd say don't go to school because you won't never need it because you're going to be in a rock band.
What awful but poignant advice there from
Well,
George.
if
Don't go to school.
Only this is advice specifically for me, not for
But
anyone
if we
else.
hadn't gone to school, then what was it like to collaborate with a rapper like Travis Scott? Do you see yourself collaborating with any more rappers? Well, we'll see what happens. I mean, the offer came in. It was a funny experience. It was the collision
awesome.
of two crazy worlds. I mean, I've never known anybody listen to music.
There was a
that
high
louder.
energy level in that room, but it was too loud. I mean,
It is too loud for us. But he was
we couldn't deal with
crazy,
it.
and he's amazing. He's some amazing genius. I'm sure we'll work with other rappers if they'd like to do some rapping with us. I'll
They'd
rap.
like to,
I'll do some rapping,
Get the steez.
like Will Smith and all that. Do you prefer a classic beauty or an unordinary beauty?
What?
Alex is from Toronto. I think they mean, are we more appeal to the classic idea of beauty or a progressive concept of beauty? Just depends whether you fit or not, really. You know what I mean? It's kind of about it. It's you either fit or you're not.
Who's got less tits?
What would you what would you say is the best advice you've ever received? Well, I don't know, I've forgotten it. Well, what is the best advice that we've ever received?
That's the list. I
I don't know.
Who's
Sorry,
given
Cynthia
us
from
advice?
Florida. I don't know what that is. Aaron from Miami. How does it feel knowing you have changed so many lives just through your music? What goes through your mind when people tell you that you've helped them? Well, it's weird, Aaron from Miami. It's like you can't take it all on all the time. You can't like take it all in. The fact that it's affected so many people because you drive yourself crazy. Like it came from a very very personal place. So for us, it means different things, and the fact that it's affected a lot of people's lives is incredible. I don't know how to feel when people. Sometimes it really, really resonates within me. Sometimes it kind of goes over your head a little bit, and I suppose it's based on circumstance because.
Yeah, there's been some, amazingly touching stories that are just really heartbreaking, to be honest. But
We've
it
had a
is-
lot of kids
it's-
really, really
it's
invested
quite
in that.
it's life affirming, to say the least.
Freya from Newcastle. What are your favourite things to do in Manchester?
Go to the Arndale.
Go to the
Go
Arndale.
Urbis.
Go Urbis. Head Chill Neighbours. Go Piccadilly Gardens.
Triangle.
Go to Triangle. Go.
Selfridges.
Affleck's Palace. Go get your
Affleck's Palace.
eyebrow pierced at Affleck's
Go
Palace.
to Affleck's Palace.
Go Affleck's Palace. Venice from Seattle. What album would you choose to soundtrack your life? Our own record, because it is a soundtrack to our life. Talia from Winnipeg. What's one talent you wish you had? I wish I was an incredible skateboarder.
Do you not wish you were like good on an instrument or another instrument or whatever?
No, because that's a boring question. I mean, yeah, I suppose I am an amazing pianist. But
I wish I was a gymnast. I am.
I
a
wish you were a gymnast as well. What's one song you wish you'd written yourself?
Human Nature.
Human Nature, Only You by Yazoo.
Bonnie Raitt.
Why Do Fools Fall in Love? by
Bonnie Raitt
Frankie
song.
Lemon and the Teenagers. Yeah, I Can't Make You Love Me by Bonnie Raitt. What's like the biggest selling song ever? You should know that. You do record label
Isn't
stuff.
it like Garth Brooks or some bullshit?
Alright, Beatles or an Elvis song.
Yeah, it might be like an Elvis. I can't help falling in love with you. I mean, what a record! I love that. Love Stevie Wonder. Eamon from Walsall. Have you got any tips for aspiring bands, musicians that are trying to get into the music business? Don't try and get into any business. Have it only be a purely creative outlet that feeds your soul as opposed to anybody else's pockets. Brennan from Belfast. Is there any elements of fame that you've come with your career that you dislike? Yeah, loads of it.
Yeah, I hate it when they go out and I don't think about what I'm wearing, and then loads of people come and ask for a picture. You look like a plonker.
That's a very shallow thing to say.
Yeah, but I'm not really that famous.
Yeah, being objectified, etc., etc. Ooh, it's so hard being famous. Blah blah blah.
Whatever.
I'm not. No, we're not famous anyway. Like famous is like being famous. We're not famous. Sarah from New Gludendanschen. What sort of
Where
song?
is that?
Why? I don't know.
Glouton.
What sort of songwriting process do you go through?
A tough one, love.
It's like I don't know. It's just me and George kind of hanging out, really. Just going.
I mean,
Oh, that
that's
sounds cool.
Pretty much.
Jun from
Very
Tokyo.
accurate.
If you were, this is such a Japanese question. If you're a superhero, what powers would you have? Right, this is a good one.
That's a great.
What would
question.
you go for? Because you need. What would you?
Well, you
do?
can only have one, presumably.
Yeah, fly.
Fly. Fly.
Fly, I think.
That's a good
Fly
version.
or. I like. Yeah, the sense of healing, being able to heal yourself and heal others.
No,
Therefore,
you don't want to be.
possibly being immortal.
You don't want to be immortal. You go
No,
mental.
but I want the choice of immortality. The only place that can take your life
What?
would be
So
you.
just before
So
you die,
can-
you go, I want to be immortal.
No. I mean, you could kill yourself.
Oh, okay.
It brings up a lot of political issues such as euthanasia and stuff like that, which I'm sure you can't get away with. But I am a superhero at the time.
I would kill
Flying and healing, like a flying Jesus, which is what I'm pretty much like anyway. Any new remixes as of late?
you. Yeah, there is.
They're always on point. Emily from
Thanks.
Orlando. Thanks very much, Emily.
There is actually some new ones coming out right this second, right now.
Yeah, literally, as we're doing this interview, we put
Yeah,
out
we just got
the
the hottest
Travis
record
remix.
in the world for the Travis remix.
All right,
Oh, that was me. That was it. That was me.
clanger. Kevin from Melbourne. Made up scenario. Okay, so this is like fitting the scene. Made up scenario. You find a genie that will grant you one wish for everyone. What do you all wish for?
That's a bit long-winded. Because you
What
said
do we all
got
wish?
one
What do we all wish for? Well, I mean,
Eternal happiness.
like you kind of like I suppose like humanitarian harmony, like a kind of a system that's based on humanitarian values as opposed to everything else, like a kind of utopian society where everybody is only invested in
Pastries.
yeah, a pastry world of pastries. Tegan from Stoke. Would you rather have life supply of pizza or chocolate?
I don't really like either that much. Unless you're talking about...
I go for pizza because I'd be sick of the chocolate. I'd be sick of the pizza. I go for pizza. Tegan from Stoke.
I'd be sick of
Oh, that was it. Thanks again for submitting your questions for us. We really enjoyed answering. Oh, sorry, I shouldn't read it like that. We really enjoyed answering them. Thank you for that. Thanks again to Romeo, Saturday Night Online, all that kind of thing. Thank you.
Do you know that song?
Shout out.
Romeo, oh, it's a tune. See you later.